Did you know there's a type of ant that gets stuck in a circle and walks until it dies? No predator, no trap, just other ants. Here's the scary part. Humans do the exact same thing every single day. Your opinions, your purchases, your beliefs, most of them weren't actually chosen by you. They were copied. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how that happens. Picture yourself 50,000 years ago. No weapons, no walls, no Wi-Fi. The only thing keeping you alive is the group around you. So your brain made a deal with itself. Whatever the group does, I do. No questions, no delay. Someone runs, you run. Someone fears something, you fear it. The group hates someone, you hate them too. That reflex kept your ancestors alive. But here's the problem nobody talks about. That same reflex is still running, right now, in 2024. Except your tribe isn't 50 people around a fire anymore. It's 50 million strangers on an app. And your primitive brain cannot tell the difference. Psychologists call this social contagion. Emotions and behaviors spreading through a crowd like a biological virus. No symptoms, no warning label. It just gets inside you. I want you to think about something you really wanted recently. A product, a lifestyle, maybe a relationship. Got it? Now ask yourself one uncomfortable question. Did you want it, or did you want it because you watched someone else want it first? A French philosopher named René Girard spent 40 years studying this exact moment. His conclusion destroyed the idea of free will for a lot of people. He said, humans almost never desire things on their own. We desire things because we see other people desiring them. He called it mimetic desire, from the word mimic, to copy. Think about it, nobody cared about Stanley Cups until everyone cared about Stanley Cups. Nobody was anxious about their morning routine until productivity influencers made everyone else anxious about theirs. The object didn't change. The desire around it spread, like a virus, person to person. And once enough people want the same thing, they stop being fans. They become rivals. Because mimetic desire always creates competition. That's why comment sections feel like war zones. That's why fandoms tear each other apart. It was never really about the thing. It was always about the wanting. Now here's where your generation is different from every generation before it. Someone built a machine that found this ancient psychological glitch and scaled it to billions of people. The algorithm doesn't show you what's true. It shows you what keeps you watching. And what keeps humans watching? High arousal emotions. Research shows content that triggers outrage or awe gets shared twice as much as calm, neutral information. The algorithm learned that in its first week, so it made a silent decision. Calm equals skip. Outrage equals clicks. Fear equals watch time. And it started feeding you exactly that. Personalized, non-stop, perfectly timed to the second. There's a formula for this, called the K factor. When K is greater than 1, every person who sees something brings in more than one additional person. That's not luck. That's engineered virality. The algorithm didn't stumble onto this. It was designed to find your most primitive instinct and pull it. Here's the part that should genuinely unsettle you. Right now, something is absolutely exploding inside a specific online community, and you have zero idea it exists. And inside your bubble, something feels like universal truth, but someone in a different bubble has never heard of it. This is called siloed virality. Things go hyper-viral, but only inside one specific echo chamber. And the trap is this. When everyone around you agrees on something, your brain doesn't register it as, my online group believes this. It registers it as, this is just. In 1785, a philosopher designed the perfect prison. Circular, guards in the center, prisoners on the walls. The genius wasn't that prisoners were always watched. It's that they never knew when they were being watched. So they just behaved perfectly, all the time, just in case. He called it the panopticon. You post knowing anyone could see it. Your boss, your ex, a stranger ready to screenshot. So you don't express yourself, you perform yourself for an invisible audience that never logs off. So what do? I'm not going to tell you to delete everything. That's not the point. The point is this one shift. Next time you feel outrage, pause 1 second and ask, is this mine, or did the algorithm hand it to me? Next time you desperately want something, ask, do I want this, or do I want it because I saw someone else want it? Next time your entire feed agrees, ask, is this the world, or is this my silo? You can't delete the mimetic virus, it's in your biology, but awareness is the only thing that slows it down, and you just got it. If this made you think differently about your own mind, share it with one person, because that's how the good kind of virus spreads.